There's one more time signature I wanted to talk about, and that's 12/8 time. It's a blues time signature more than anything else, and you don't run into it as much as you probably did back in the 30s and 40s. It shows up in a lot of piano music too. One reason I think it's worth knowing, though, is that it can help you understand a crucial rhythm in American music, which is sometimes called the shuffle rhythm. So let's just look for a second at 12/8 time. If you watched the last video, we talked about 6/8 time. I'm in the key of C right now. So 6/8 time, we were just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Probably doesn't surprise you to hear that 12/8 is simply 6/8 times 2. So you're going to go, well, crucially, you're not going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're not going to count to 12. It's too awkward. What you're going to do is we'll just stay on a C chord. You're going to count 1 and a 2 and a, like this. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Now, if you were tapping your foot on the numbers in that count, you'd be going 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and you might notice that that's kind of veering into 4/4 time because I'm tapping my foot 4 times per measure and I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just putting an and after that. And that's where I think 12/8 is very helpful because there's one way to play in 4/4 time where you're strumming down and up. You're counting like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and very straight up and down. Everything's equal. But then there's what's called shuffle time, where you're delaying that upstroke a little bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And this is one of the critical rhythms in American music, the shuffle rhythm. So rather than playing straight up and down, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you're delaying that and a little bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I think a really good way to get that feel is to count a 12/8 rhythm in your head, but then you're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and you don't play on the and. So what you do is you do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I hope that makes sense. It's something I just wanted to talk about since 12/8 time is something worth knowing about. You may run into it, and like I said, this whole idea of there being a beat that's kind of in a duple rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4, something divisible by 2. Being intertwined with something that is in 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's one of the key ingredients of American music. And so I think being aware of that is important. And now that you are aware of it, something to listen for. You may find it popping up in music that you listen to.